fighting against each other countries. Although in many, in some, even whole centuries, Denmark and Norway and other parts of Scandinavia were forming some sort of union, for instance, the Kalmar Union, for instance, and so on. So, but it's very, those differences and those similarities, it's really something. But this is, we are a little bit deviating from the main point, which is the characteristics of the Swedish nation. So let's go back to that. Okay, they are cold country, yes, of course. It's in the north. So they are fishing, yes, of course. They have many lakes, not that there's many, and there's the Finns, but many. They have liberal attitude towards medicine. For instance, they have adopted abortion as something which is just a medical procedure more than a moral problem. Some of the students said. I'm not sure how progressive were the Swedes in this field. I have no real knowledge on this topic, really. They are perceived as people who have introduced this, but it doesn't mean that they really are so progressive. But maybe they are. It's possible that they are. I don't know. IKEA, Volvo. IKEA makes its reputation by simplicity and practicality. Volvo makes its reputation by being as big and good for big range of long distance voyages as American cars were, but Volvo was better technically, was better elaborated, was far less problems, technical problems there were with Volvos. And Volvo in 1990s, the Koreans joined the Japanese, and the Chinese joined the common market, and then the Volvo was going down because of the competition from the countries which had the opportunity to exploit more their workers. So in Korea, China, and so on. And now, which is symptomatic, Volvo is Chinese. And Saab is not existing anymore, really, except a small line which is continued. It's like Rolls-Royce now, instead of a big factory which was being producing for many years a substantial number of cars. So the IKEA and Volvo and Saab, they made their reputation on other ground. IKEA with good prices and simplicity and practicality. Volvo with very good quality. So we cannot really say what is the Swedish approach to business on this ground. We can also mention, for instance, this was not mentioned by students, as Saab wasn't, but Husqvarna, for instance. The saws, Husqvarna also had the reputation of being of very good quality, like Saab and Volvo, not like IKEA, not simplistic, but high quality product. So, hard to say what is the Swedish approach towards business. Okay, Vikings were mentioned. Vikings, of course, they were not brutes. They were not uncivilized. They were the most civilized people in the whole of Europe, maybe except Italy and Spain in the early Middle Ages. They were the dandies of and the gallant men and women. So they were dominating also culturally. They were neophytes when they were new to Christianity. They were also excellent in this Christianity, we can say. They were taking this seriously, and they were highly motivated and so on. They were highly civilized. The Swedish practicality, if there is something like that, because this idealistic approach to many political things, it's a little bit quarreling with this practicality. But when